Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafty Creatures, and today we are making the reindeer painting from your Keep 'em Busy box. We'll need a canvas panel, our paints, our paint brushes, a cup of water for washing those brushes, and we'll need our hands. So we're going to start off by first painting our whole hand with brown paint. Now make sure once you get started that you don't touch anything because you don't want to get that brown paint everywhere. You want to cover your whole palm and all 4 fingers. Next, you're going to lay your hand on the canvas and you're going to push down and make sure that you've pushed on all the fingers and your thumb and your palm. Now you can re-dip and re-stamp your hand, which I'm doing here, to get a much heavier handprint. Just make sure you line your fingers and everything back up to the exact same spot. Next, you're going to paint it again and you're going to make a second handprint. So make sure you lay your first handprint in a good spot so that you have room for your other one. And again, make sure to press down really good. Now you're going to go wash those hands till they're clean. Once they're clean, you're going to paint in just that little bit in the middle and along your thumbs, anywhere that there's a big gap. So we're going to make these into our reindeer. You see how I'm adding a bit of brown paint just to connect my fingers and thumbs to my palms, because these are going to be the legs and the head of our reindeer. We want to make sure they're all attached. Just do a little bit because we want to keep some of that nice handprint texture. Then we're going to flip it around so that our fingers are pointing down. I'm going to use a pencil or a pencil crayon or marker. I'm just going to draw in a little sled and a nice Santa Claus. Now don't forget about things like his mittens or his beard and his fancy hat. We want to make sure that everyone can see that this is Santa Claus. And now it's time to start painting again. First we're going to paint on his sled with a nice green paint. Be careful not to go over the edges of your drawing. I want to fill in that whole sled. Then we're going to wash our brush and we're going to paint the next step. I'm going to fill in the little feet of our sled with some nice yellow paint. Make sure your brush is good and washed, otherwise your yellow might turn green. Then we're going to paint in Santa. He needs some nice red for his hat where there's not some fur, and of course he needs his nice red coat. Now we're going to add some details to our reindeers. Let's add some ears and some antlers. You can use brown to make the ears, and let's use some black paint to make the nice antlers. Use your small brush to do this as it's a bit easier and a bit more controlled. And of course we need some eyes on our reindeers and a little black nose and mouth. But you can make one of them into Rudolph by adding a red nose instead. We're also going to add some lines around our reindeers that attach to our sled because they need something to pull with. And we can give them some little black hooves as well. Can also use this black to paint in the mitts and some eyes on our Santa Claus. give him a little smile too. And again, I'm going to give my reindeer a little red nose. Same with Santa. So we have our nice cute little Rudolph. And that's it. Good job, everybody. I'll see you next time with a new painting. Bye-bye.